Because the Bible says, not that I'll give you something old, I'll give you something new. It says, I will give you a new spirit and a new heart, and I will remove your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I will put my spirit in you. Here it is. God won't ever give us a used heart and a used spirit, because if he gives us a used heart and a used spirit, there'll always be a longing tendency to go back to what you used to do. You got to have some maturity to shout on this. The reason why I can't go back is because God gave me a new heart and a new spirit, and I can't even see myself going back to what I used to do and what I used to be. I've come too far to turn back. I'm no longer fatally flawed. I'm favored and flawed now. You see, this is why it's important never to forget about your redemption. Because redemption helps you remember the other reality of who you were before you knew God. Can I talk to some real people? Is this mic on? Can you hear me? Because everybody in here was somebody before they were who they are now. So everybody in here has a story. Somebody ought to shout and testify back to me with a wave offering. I'm not what I ought to be, but I'm still redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. I'm bought with a price. I'm kept by his blood. I'm blessed with his grace and blessed with his mercy. I'm redeemed. Here it is. When faithful people live faithful lives, and the gifts and the giving of their lives leave behind a whole lot of evidence that the Lord has been good to them, that produce some other faithful witnesses to serve God and the spirit of giving. You want to live forever? Start living your life and leave some evidence behind. I wish I had a real church here. That if you want to live a long time, that if you bless some other people and you live good enough and leave enough evidence, that even when you dead and gone, the evidence of who you are can still be around. Can anybody testify? I don't care if you say, I'm going to get hot all by myself. The best gifts never stop giving, and they never stop being good. That every time I'm in the presence of it, I wish I had some real people. Every time I think about it, every time I consider the magnitude of it, every time I'm near it, around it, hear it, get close enough to it to touch it and taste of its goodness, I get excited all over again. That's why the Bible says, oh, taste and see that the Lord is. Can I put my weight on it? Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who put their trust in him. I suppose that my real argument is that God is the greatest gift giver and Jesus is the greatest gift we've ever received. All I'm trying to get you to see is that the gift we received in Jesus Christ was no ordinary gift. And it bothers me sometimes to see the people of God come into the house of God and experience Jesus and forget the fact that none of us deserved him, but all of us benefited from what he did.